Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It is Wednesday, the 9th of October, 2024. Looking at these brand new Joytoy Battle for the Stars Sorrow Expeditionary Forces figures with the 9th Legion Assault Company Sergeant Major, the Signaler, the Sniper, the Stealth Master, Assaulter, and Striker. These are not the first releases for the Shadow Expeditionary Forces or for the 9th Legion either, or the 9th Army of the White Iron Cavalry is what the other ones are called. I will show all of the releases so far at the end of the video, except for one, because I can't find I've put that one, even though that's in the massive box, but never mind. I'm really excited about these. These are sort of figures I really like. They just look so good for sci-fi. Obviously, something like the Sniper looks great, but that jacket's going to limit articulation, but they just look fantastic. I hope they're up to better standards of quality control, some other the Joytoy older ones and even some of the recent ones, but to be fair, Joytoy has been a lot better in the last couple of years, though with the Warhammer line perhaps not so much, because they really are mass producing that and it's a lot harder to do quality control in producing so many, or such good quality control. So the Sergeant Major looks pretty good in the box, shows us he comes with quite a few weapons, looks pretty cool, and there's some reuse of parts that we'd expect that to save on tooling costs. Signaler, some new parts again. Does look pretty cool, and I do like this sort of colour scheme. These guys are fitting exactly as they are into one of my universes. The Sniper, that cloak is good. Just wish it was soft goods, because you ain't going to be too much great sniping pose. You know, that looks pretty good there, with it on limiting his articulation. The Stealth Master. What's that, like the ninja? That should really be like a sniper you'd have thought, but this is more of a close quarters one, looks like. Oh yeah, he does look good. Assaulter, what's that, like a soldier? And a shoulder cannon as well. What's that, a head? Is that a headlight, not a headlamp, a head targeter maybe, or a head laser sights, who knows? Not a head gun. And then we have the Striker, and I don't mean football. Again, looking pretty cool. Would I army build these? I don't know if I would. I think just having this as a team of 6 is going to look fantastic. I'm not sure having that 4 stood in the back of his jacket there. That's going back to sort of the older Joytoy ones, like things like power and what else written on them. But he does look quite similar to the Stealth Master, actually. Same swords. Is that the same staff? Not quite sure. These two look good. Very, very cool. Okay, I'm going to box these and set them up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. Okay, here they are. First impressions. They look fantastic. They look just as good outside the box as do on the packaging and the pictures. However, there are issues. Oh, there are maybe 1, 2 issues. One of which is semi-major, or maybe 3 issues, but they actually, I'll take that back, they're all relatively small depending on what you're looking for, but they look so good. So let's get a look at accessories first. Go from left to right, and it's in order of, well, I'm gonna say rank, but maybe not. So Sergeant Major is left. So he comes with this gun here. This is one of the issues, is most of the figures come with guns with a bar across there, which means as action figures they can't hold it particularly well. Minor issue, but it does wind me up. So most of the guns have a bar. He also comes with this knife, which you've seen before. In fact, all the guns you've seen before. And he and the rest of them all come with 2 sets of alternate hands. So they come default right trigger, left gripping. They come with left and right gripping. Slightly different gripping to the right hand. It's got default. Comes with another left gripping. Hello, is that the same as this one? Slightly more open. If you can see that left one there. Let's get a focus. Slightly more open gripping here to that one. And then also comes with a left fist. And I believe the rest of the same. I actually checked all of them. I thought it would be the same. There are other accessories. He's got a pistol, and he's got his gun. There is a knife on the chest, but it's the same knife on him, but it doesn't come out. I tried pulling really hard, and I was scared of breaking it, so I don't think it does. Next one, which is our Signaler. He comes with the gun he's holding, And look, it's another gun with a bar. He also comes with this sort of machete, which you've seen before as well. Next one, which is our sniper. So apart from what he's got a pistol as well. What the sniper comes with, apart from what he's holding, comes with this combat knife, which we've seen before, I believe. And also this gun. And yes, there is a bar again. Hey, there and there. Really? Come on, Joytoy. I guess Joytoy don't watch my videos enough or ignore what I say. Maybe I'm just being silly. Okay, we come to our next one, which is our Stealth Master. So he's holding his spear thing. Look at that in a second. He's holding a pistol. He comes with 2 of these swords, which are really nice, to be fair. We have seen these before. Comes with this knife, which we've seen before as well. And he comes with these 2 guns, and yes, they both have a bar. Again, really, come on, Joytoy. Moving on, we come to our Assaulter. So apart from what he's holding, he has this pistol here and also the hands. And he has 2 guns, and I think neither of them come with that bar. Yay! Then our last one is the Striker. So he's got a gun without that bar. He has 2 swords, one he's holding, the other one's here. These are the same as the other swords. Has this knife here, which you've seen before. And he has a pistol. So lots of accessories. Please consider joining the Patreon, link on the top right of the screen now. You can see all the videos before they're published on YouTube, exclusive content from time to time, and prized also from time to time too, so it is worth checking out. Okay, close look. Let's go, Sergeant Major. So issue 1 for me is the bars on the guns, like there, you see. Look at his wrist angle to the gun angle. Get the focus. You see, he can't have the gun go in the same direction as his wrist because that bar prohibits it going round. Actually, he probably could, but he hasn't got that bar on this gun. But the stock is preventing it. Okay, the other issue, which we'll get to later, is articulation suffers from all this bulk. It's actually quite hard to pose him nicely. You see his little head crest thing is bent, because it's actually bent in the packaging. And another issue is these guns on him and on the assaulter don't actually turn left and right. Only up and down from 1, 2, and 3 places. Why not actually have one of those going left and right? Instead, I don't know. Maybe it was just too difficult. Who knows? So anyway, the Sergeant Major, get our close look now. A lot sort of mechanical sort of look on the legs there. You see the sidearm he comes with. You see how bent that sort of head crest is from being in the box. I mean, it's very pliable. You can just straighten it out with your hands or put it in hot water and do it like a clothes peg or a clip on it to keep it straight while it cools. But, you know, it's pretty cool. Next, our signaler. He's pretty cool. I like him. See his sidearm there. Now, he has a difference, whereas his things here can, I think, was I right? I thought they could turn left and right. Did I imagine that? Or did I not imagine it? No, I imagine they don't go left and right. They only go up and down as well. I swear one of these things went left and right. I was just imagining it all along. Anyway, it looks pretty good again. All looks very nice. The issue with him is this backpack comes out way too easily. I would be tempted to put some sticky tack, some blue tack in there to keep it in place. Or to glue it, if I'm honest, because I don't think I'll take that armour off. You can remove the armour on all of them, but then you're going to lose that look. But I think he looks great again. Let's come to our sniper next. Who, lo and behold, doesn't come with a sniper rifle. Unless that's a sniper rifle. It's bigger than his other gun. Again, looks very cool. Get to see his sidearm there. The cloak is just a rest on his head and shoulders, and it's very... It moves, but it adds quite a bit of resistance to the articulation. It's not worth having that on him for that, but for certain poses, it adds a lot of aesthetic. Then we come to our Stealth Master, who looks fantastic. Really good. See the double end spear there. Holds the pistol very well, has to be said. Perfectly straight. You can take this off. Better remove his head for it, I think, to take it off. Or his arms maybe have to remove. He looks great. And the pistol will fit in the holster. And his leg there. I think him and the striker are probably my favourite in terms of looks. But then again, they all look fantastic. Now the assaulter. Two guns, neither have that arm across the bottom, which is great. The bar, again, this doesn't go left and right, just up and down. His pistol, I showed you earlier, is this one here. Does fit in the holster here. He looks fantastic again. These guys don't, they look like they wouldn't be too out of place in a Warhammer sort of scenario. Very cool. And then the one that fell over is our last one, is our striker, which says Force on the back. Why would it put Force on the back anyway? Holds is going quite well. Hold the swords well. Again, this cloak is nice, but it's going to impede articulation. It's just too thick. It needs to be a lot thinner or more malleable. His pistol can fit in the holster. We saw the pistol earlier. And he doesn't have a double-edged spear. He has the 2-point. And there's no metal colour on the point, just black. They painted those metal, make quite a big difference. Nice looking figures. Now, articulation is going to be basically the same, but I will show it on 2 figures because these guys aren't armoured, so I'll show one of those and I'll show the armoured guy. What's his name? The sniper might be a bit different, not much. I'm not going to show the difference. I will show with the striker, since he's volunteering, he's bowing down to everyone. Let's take out his sword and take out this gun here, which is nice. He holds that well. I'm getting an idea of his articulation. We'll keep the cloak on. It's not going to take his head off or the arms out to remove that. Okay, let's get a look at his articulation. So head, up, down is really good. Side to side is not bad, and turning is good. Shoulders all the way around. Lateral raise is going to suffer with this cloak on and these shoulder pads. So he's getting well, he's probably, 15, 20 degrees shy of 90 degrees, but it's all right, I guess. Biceps again, all these little straps are going to make it very hard for him to get a decent bicep curl. They're all going to impede his articulation. Look at that. So he's getting nowhere near 90, which is a real shame. It's such a nice looking figure. Likewise here. I would be tempted, in all honesty, to cut that strap off here. And maybe cut the strap off of here as well. So at least in that position there, he's going to get nearly 90 degrees. Trunk, you can see there's a trunk. He hasn't got the armor, so it'll work, but the cloak will impede it. Forwards, backwards, side to side, and turn. Waist, there is a turn. There's a forwards, backwards, side to side, together. Together, not too far on the forwards, or it'll pop out joint. Backwards is much better. And then side to side, will it stay in joint? Let's have a look. Not bad on side to side as well. Hips, very chunky on the thigh armour, on the thighs, not even with the thigh armour on these guys. But he's getting to approaching a split, which is really quite impressive, though the hips might pop out of joint, as you can see. Let's push that in. Okay. Forwards, really bad because of this coming down section here. That's really bad. That's even to the side as well. Coming forwards, like there's hardly anything. Backwards, not bad to be fair, though you start to get an ugly gap there, but still pretty good. You've got the thigh twist, double kneecap, I believe. Let's get his cloak bent up. And he's getting very tight, and the knees are not too ugly, so that's really good in the knee bend considering. Then the feet, there is no turn as such. There is the swivel in and out, but it's small. There is a very decent tippy toe. There is a very respectable dorsiflexation, and he has the toe articulation too, which is just off the charts. So pretty good on him and on the Stealth Master. The others is where we're going to get a bit of a struggle. Let me just tool him up again. So later on we do a little family shot for from the Sorrow Expeditionary Forces. It looks a bit better. Why did I put those bars there? Take those bars off. Oh, that one's not too bad. On the bars, the other side is very troublesome. Okay, quick pose. I think I will show on the sniper. I'll take off his cloak and take his gun out. So armoured ones, he's very similar to the others. There's a few small differences, like that's there, but it's not going to really do anything different. So head, left and right is alright, not great. Forwards, backwards is small, side to side is almost non-existent. Shoulders all the way around. Lateral raise, again, the armour and the pauldron mean he's getting like, what, 45 degrees, so it's not great. Biceps, again, the strap and the strap will be in the way. So I'd be tempted to cut those straps off because you get a lot better bend without them. Hands, I forgot to show on the other one. They are a joint. If you find where the joint aligns, you move it that way and you can turn, or you can actually turn the hand over the joint to align a different way. Trunk is hidden, so we do waist and trunk together because you can't actually get much movement with the vest on. You can take this off. There's a part on which side is it? That side? Yeah, both sides here you can take off. So backwards is great, forwards not so much. Side to side is quite good and you can turn quite nicely. Hips, he is tighter than the other one. There we go. But still gets a very good for the bulkiness, and hopefully you won't pop out of joint. There we go. Forwards and backwards are not good. I think the actual sculpting is impeding the articulation on the hips. That's really quite bad on that, has to be said. In fact, that is terrible. Come on, Joytoy, sort it out. Thigh twist, double kneecap. That's really nice considering how bulky he is. And again, it's not an ugly knee, so props to Joytoy for that. Ankles are the same, there's no turn, but there is a swivel. Good tippy toe. He's got a small dorsiflexation, hardly anything. And he's got the toe articulation. So the hips on these ones are problematic. They need to be shaved down a bit, or they should have been sculpted slightly differently, in my opinion. You know, I can't say I'm a professional toy reviewer because it's not my job. Though I do have like well over 1,600 videos, I think. Anyway, now I'm rambling on while I'm getting this guy set up. Okay, we do size next, and then we'll go do a sort of comparison with and then a family sort of shot. So, size-wise, all about the same. The biggest figure in terms of complete height would be the signaler because of the stuff on his back. So we look at the height of the signaler first. Top of the head is around about almost 11 centimeters, around about 10.5, so around about 4 and a bit inches. Very, very top of the figure, we're looking at 12.5, 13 centimeters, around about 5 or just under 5 inches. Comparisons, if I move these guys sideways a little bit, this guy wants to fall over all the time. Okay, it's better. Ah! Okay, let's put more to the side here. Okay, so if I get my Acid Rainbow Narunu Sentinel, he is a bulky figure because of his armor. We can see that with these guys, they actually would fit the same universe. You may want to repaint or dirt up even more the Sorrow Expeditionary Forces. They're both chunky, so they do fit quite well. So it does fit with Acid Rainworld figures, which is pretty cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a quick... Do I want to do this off camera? I think I might do it on camera, actually. How am I going to fit these guys in? You know what? Let me move the accessories towards me a little bit. I'll keep them in the same line, so it's actually going to be easier to match them with who they came with and I put them back in their boxes after the video. Let's zoom out a touch. That is not going to be tall enough. Okay, that might do it. Let's come forwards. So we've got our Sergeant Major, our Signaler, our sniper, ooh, our stealth master, our striker. Get these guys a bit closer. And our assaulter and our strikers, get the names right. Okay, then behind them, let's put first our 9th Army of the White Iron Cavalry, again, Stars Sorrow Expeditionary Forces. These are the guys in the mech suits. Unfortunately, they do not scale these heads to be with 118 scale. These heads are massive. So let's put them behind. Huge. We have the best named action figure ever. That's Firepower Man. Couldn't have named it better myself. Who's there? Then we'll have the Eliminator. Another great name. Most of these links I'll put in the top right, but you might have to search because I'm limited to 5 links per video. And then the last one from these ones is the Assaulter, who is Obsidian Iron Knight. So he's still the 9th Expeditionary Forces, not the 9th Legion though. But his colour is different, but he does struggle with his hips and standing up. His knees are so, there we go, so tight. And he's a darker colour, he's a blacker grey sort of colour. And then one more thing, if I go back slightly more, is we've had 2 Tyrant mechas. Now, I will show the Tyrant Mecha 01. The 02 I can't find, but it's basically the same. And it's got a pilot as well. So the pilot I will put in front here. Make sure he's standing up first. He's pretty cool. And then the actual mecha, they've not got it tooled. Oh, that's so heavy, metal joints. Not got it tooled up. Can go back there. And there's another mecha, which is the Tyrant 02, which is a darker version. Very, very cool mech for a great shelf display. These are looking nice. Will I get any more of these? I'm not sure if I will. I think I've got 3 each of these, then 1 each of the mechas. If I get any more, which ones would I army build? That's the question. I mean, ideally you'd army build the Assaulter, but I prefer these 2 here. This one and this one. They're not really soldier. I wish I could army build the pilot, if I'm honest, but I'll think about it. I've got to see what my money and my space is like. Anyway, I'm rambling on. This is Awesome Story signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe. Do check out the Patreon and do check out the video description for discount links for your toys. You can save money, so it is worth checking it out. I will see you next video soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.